Hey guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to be doing my Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon and Underhyped Readathon TBR. So there are two readathons happening, overlapping each other at the end of this month. The Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon is being hosted by this lovely person, but I forget her name, so I'm just going to put it right here in the video. I will leave a link in the description bar below to her video which explains what it is. But basically, Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon is a readathon where you pick a point in your bookshelf and you just read from there on. And this one's going to take place between January 16th and January 22nd at midnight. So whenever it turns the 16th where you are, you start, and whenever the 22nd ends is where you end. Since I'm hosting a readathon for this whole month with the girls at Epic Reads, my TBR choices are kind of limited for the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon. So I'm going to show you those books first, and then I will explain the Underhyped Readathon. For the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon, these are the books I will be reading. I'll be starting off with For, A Divergent Collection by Veronica Roth, and then I will be moving on to Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh, and then I'll be reading E. Lockhart's We Were Liars. Now those are my three main books I want to read. I'm going to be reading Eon the rest of the month, so it's part of the TBR, but it's not a book I have to finish by the end of this readathon. So by the time I finish those three books, the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon should be halfway over, and by the time I get to these three, the Underhyped Readathon will start. So I'm going to explain what that is now. The Underhyped Readathon starts January 19th, and it ends on January 25th at midnight. So basically, the Underhyped Readathon is just a readathon to read books that you deem underhyped. Now this could be you don't see it enough on BookTube. This could be a book that has less than 500 ratings on Goodreads. It can even be a book that has less than 5,000 ratings. It's just to read books and spread the word on to spread the word on these books that aren't as popular as some others. Now, since both these readathons overlap, during the remainder of RibSat, I'm going to be continuing in reading order. So when I get done with We Were Liars, I'm going to continue reading in a certain order. Now, once RibSat ends, I'll still have 3 days for the Underhyped Readathon. And during those 3 days, I can read whichever books I want to instead of reading in a certain order. I will also be putting the amount of ratings on Goodreads for each book. So if one book has 55 ratings on Goodreads, I'm going to rate 55, and another one has 400, I'm going to rate 400. So let's get started. The Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon overlaps with the Underhyped Readathon. I'm going to be starting up here in this corner and reading down to here. Now, I'm not going to get through all these books in the remaining days of the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon, so I probably will be getting through this first two, and that's when Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon will end, and then I can read these four in any order I please. So let me show you these books. First off, we have A Girl of Fire and Thorns short stories by Ray Carson. Then we have Touching the Surface by Kimberly Sabanti. We have Dare Me by Eric Devine. We have Legacy of the Claw Book 1 in Anima series by C.R. Gray. The Lost and Forgotten Languages of Shanghai by Ruyan Zhao. And lastly, we have Remember Me by Emily Bernard. So I know I'm not going to be able to get through all of those underhyped books, but I figured I'd give myself a big chunk to read. That way once the RibSat is over, then I can read, kind of pick and choose what I want to read. So since it does overlap, it gives you plenty of books and plenty of motivation to read. I'll be doing a separate video for each wrap-up. So for when the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon or the RibSat ends, I will be posting a video the day after that. And then when the Underhyped Readathon ends, I'm going to be posting a video about that. So I hope you guys can join along. I will be leaving links in the description to the original creator of the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon, to the Goodreads group for the Underhyped Readathon, and also links to the books that I hope to be reading. So I hope you guys can join along. Don't forget to use the hashtag RibSat during the Read Your Bookshelf-a-thon and to let the creator know that you guys are joining, and she'll give you a shout out during her wrap-up. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon with more videos. Happy readings! Bye!